What is going on? I'm Zedmod, and there's a problem with Season 62. As you can see right about there, people have figured out a way to get 3 shock launchers. Now, this is the dev build. I don't have 3 shock launchers on the real game. I'll jump to the real game in a second here. Just know that you are going to be seeing some people with 3 shock launchers. It's a bug. It's an exploit. They might get banned. I don't recommend doing it. You won't see me doing it, but I'm not going to judge you if you do it. Awkward times. The past time something like this happened, people were able to load double the troops in their boats on the main island and attack operation attacks, and it was an absolute dumpster fire. So anyways, would love to hear your thoughts on that. Will you be using 3 shock launchers? Do you already do it? Very curious to hear what your thoughts are on the matter. If you think this has ruined Season 62, or if it's not a big deal because Tiny Shock is coming. There's lots and lots of different thoughts on this. Would love to hear yours. It's gonna be an asterisk kind of season. Like, somehow they need to put an asterisk on that top 500 trophy. Started a rumor that anyone who has 3 shock launchers starts with 100 fewer keys next season. That's just me being ridiculous and silly. This is my 4 engine room base though, and I want to show you just how absolutely ridiculous Seekers are with the Tiny Shock. So Tiny Shock, just like, they don't even use smoke anymore. That is how ridiculously strong these gosh darn Seekers are. Now, I need to change my base a little teeny tiny bit, but otherwise just getting absolutely lambasted by, like, look at that. They're even Tiny Shocking, like, 1, 2, they're Tiny Shocking all of the things and just walking through. They've only got 50% GBE. Like, it is just absolutely silly and ridiculous. So if you're thinking about getting something backwards, like heavies, like heavies are stupid. I just impulse bought and got flares, which are helpful, got GBE, which is good, got heavies, which heaven help me, got mechs because they're forwards, and got those machine guns because, just like the mechs, they're forwards. Getting closer to that 5 engine room level. 5 engine room has so much stuff, whether it be health or damage or critter launchers or tiny hack or Kavan. I think there's bombardiers even further up there. So get into 5 engine rooms. You're gonna watch me lose here. I will show you a couple little things. First and foremost, Cryoneers. If you don't have flares, do get some Cryoneers in there. 4 boats rifles, 1 boat Cryoneer, 3 boats Zookas. You will thank me later. No, it's not going to make your attacks magically better, like you can clear all the engine rooms, but you're going to win those small percentage battles, unless, of course, they have 3 shock launchers, and then just smash your device on the floor. So, I have hit 18 on this account. Okay, that was very close. Do not play Boom Beach with battery saver enabled, because your screen turns off and then your matchmaking ends and you end up losing stars. 0 engine rooms cleared. I got a little bit lucky. It was still finding opponents, thankfully, but I'm sure you guys know that too. But anyways, 3 shock launchers. Would love to hear your thoughts. Should there be refunds? Should there be bans? I would love to tell everyone how to do this so it's fair, so it's not just like those 12 people passing secrets back and forth, but it's kind of like when a door lock has an exploit and the lock seller sues people for telling you, like, the lock is not safe. That to me is crazy. I would way rather know, but the Supercell rules are fairly clear and fairly cut and dry. Not allowed to say a word. And I haven't confirmed this 1000%, but I just am making assumptions, maybe a little bit too much. I would love it if they actually published a guide on how to do it so that everyone could do it, and that would make it more fair in my mind, but I can't see that happening anytime soon either. So we are just gonna try our darndest to walk through this. We're gonna try to keep that mortar from wrecking us. We're going to use Iron Will before that mortar blast lands, and then we'll throw one more back here before that mortar. Oh, the mortar already shot. There goes the Zookas. Kadoosh, gonzo. But we've got heavies peeking through, we've got cryoneers slowing things down, and we've got mechs slowly but surely shocking things. Not using flare nearly as much as I should be at all, but I feel like we should be able to get a couple engine rooms down here, and as long as we're not going up against those crazy Seeker players, we should do all right. As I say that, we are fizzling in a giant fashion. Just need that to go. Come on. Come on. Last possible Zooka that's out there. Got it down. Now we'll throw that cryo bomb, doing like 1 damage to each of those buildings. We will retreat. And we picked up our first win of the day. So there are still some wins out there. This account has been up in 18, as you can see there, and then I just got my absolute lunch eaten by a couple Seeker players who I assume were on their way up, but I've seen a couple videos of max level Seekers with all the tools fizzling. I think that is just a blip in the radar, though. Seekers are going to be so strong this season with more troop health, more troop damage, tiny shocks, smokes, cryo bombs. There's a lot coming, so do consider subscribing to the channel. My Seekers are still in gold. They haven't gone really anywhere. I've seen people with the basics of Seekers in 17 and 18, but those require shock launchers and a couple things that I'm not holding out for. We will see at some point, though. Now, a lot of people are going right on these bases. I'm going to go straight up the gut. That might be a bad idea, but we are going to do it nonetheless. We're going to send some heavies here, and you out there with you, and I hate to do this, but we are going to do it nonetheless, sending all of the cryo bomb at the start. I hate the cryo bomb towards the start, but we should be able to get some value out of it by simply sending all of our troops up into that left-hand side slowly but surely. And now we get that cryo bomb out and then holding for that next Iron Will. Iron Will is a great ability, but my goodness, cryo bombs are so much better. So putting the majority of my GBE towards cryo bombs with the occasional Iron Will mixed in here, there, and everywhere. You'll see I'm not really using flares all that often, not nearly as often as I probably should be, but still getting great value as we throw that next Iron Will. I thought that shock launcher was going to shoot a little bit sooner than it did because that cryoneer coming in super clutch. Now, my cryoneers are tick 3. I don't believe that you actually need to max your cryoneers, but I figured, you know what, I think you get 20% longer beams when it comes to tick 3 cryoneers. That's why I bump them up a little bit. We are going to get all of our Zookas over here the heck away from that stuff. No sense given any GBE towards offensive stuff. 2 minutes 13 seconds. Big Deck Energy, a very good player. What are they going to have for time? I think we're going to pull out a win against a rank 18 player, which is going to bump us up a little bit. He's actually going to fizzle as well. I think I beat him last season as well. So big shout out to Big Deck Energy. A, for having one of the best names in Boom Beach, and B, for just being such a consistent player on that leaderboards, and C, for only having 2 shock launchers. Yeah, we will do one more hit. And tomorrow's video, yes, I'm doing 2 videos today. Screw it. This 3 shock launcher thing is too big of a deal. Tomorrow's video, giveaways, Seekers, operation attacks, PvP, boom pass, all of the things, but no 3 shock launchers. Unless you guys really want to see 3 shock launchers, because I think that I'd love to get a statement from Boom Beach. Like, go ahead. It's part of the game. It's part of the tree this season. And that might be one of your arguments. It's part of the tree. And if that's the case, then I don't know. I feel like just every Boom tuber needs to make a video on how to do it. Oh, this person, watch this. We're going to scout for a second here. I'm willing to bet that before that 49-second timer comes up, our base will be dead. This person, yeah, here we go. Their average time, so I'm going to guess by 4 seconds of scouting, my base will be done. And then I'm just going to drop my troops and we'll just carry on. But willing to bet that within the next 24 seconds, my base will be done and dusted. Seeker players just absolutely crushing. And there it goes. Come on. One more. Here goes I love this animation, by the way, showing the engine rooms blowing up. They were a little bit faster than I expected to be. Will I retreat? Not a chance. Absolute 0 chance. I am just going to walk through this base, take my sweet time. I'm not going to be rude or delay or anything like that, but I'm definitely not going to retreat. We need to get every single engine room that I can, and I will be getting all of them. No retreats here. If I was super duper worried about it, I would probably force close before that last engine room goes down, just so that we could make gosh darn sure that we get all of those engine rooms towards the next chest, but I don't care about that. We're just going to walk through it. I might as well throw out one of those iron wills. Now, could I have gone a little bit faster on this? Definitely. Could have used battle orders on this and probably raced through this base in a reasonable amount of time, but you're not going to beat a Seeker player. There's no way, no how. No way. So, that was someone must have got that little reference, right? Maybe that's just like a boomer dad sort of TikTok, YouTube, Instagram sort of reel there. Anyways, we lost in a big way to Fudge. Fudge managed to get a 329 on us, and you're never going to keep up with that. Did get our chest, though. We have done fairly decently on this video, not getting back into 18, but that's the beautiful thing about ranked chests. Once you get them, you can fall the heck out of the way, and all is well in the world. So I'm Zedmont. Would love to hear your feedback on this. Would love to hear Boom Beach's feedback on this. But for now, you'll see me chilling here with 2 shock launchers and not 3. Anyways, that is all from me. Please don't comment with the exact instructions on how to do this. It'll put me in an awkward position whether I moderate it or leave it up there. Otherwise, Boom Beach Warships Season 62 asterisk. I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. Throw in code Zedmont in that shop. And part of the reason why you do that, I hope, is that I say it like it is and don't sugarcoat it and all of the rest. So, I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. Peace.